Hello everyone. Just a little update on the good old-fashioned SADP tool. You may or may not notice that it's been retired. And you're going to say, well, how long is it available for? Don't really know. The last version appears to be on this date currently. They may be updating it a little bit more, but it is getting retired. The new tool is the HiTools Delivery tool. So let's go and have a look at that. Where do we get it from? Of course, we get it from Hikvision. Go and get that downloaded and we'll show you how it works. Right, I've got it downloaded. Let's go for the install. Double click after you've unzipped it. Make sure you accept the agreement and let it go through its little install. It doesn't take very long at all. So let's let it finish. That's succeeded. Make sure we create a desktop shortcut. And that's it installed. You will have to allow a few things so that it works properly. Just have to allow that one as well. And that's us got the HiTools Delivery installed. Right, now that we've got it installed, let's have a look at some of the features. One of the important updates is around resizing SADP. Previously, you weren't allowed to move it around, but these days you can. And it also works really well on a 4K screen. Right, what have we got in here? There's lots of things, the usual stuff along the top. We're able to, the web version, serial number, maybe model number for sure. We can organize it by model number, but the new thing is all around the filters. So we're able to filter things like just the recorders. We can change that. We can add some IP cameras in and we can filter here. So it works an absolute treat. We'll come back and deal with the unactivated camera in a second, but the usual stuff applies with SADP. You can just click a link and it launches a web browser and has a look at the web pages, which is pretty normal for SADP. Nothing's changed there. The new activation method is very similar to the old one. You click on it, it's an unactivated camera, it is brand new. We will just give it a password. Notice that it's got some saved passwords in here that I've already entered before. I'm just going to give it our new password. And that's me activated the camera. It's given me a little update, succeeded, everything is hunky-dory, but it does now insist that we give it some extra security questions, particularly this. I would wholly recommend you do this. So it's a good idea to give it one of these. The easiest one to do, of course, is the email address. So we'll just enter that. And that's me activated the camera and everything's hunky-dory. We did mention these passwords before. They're held within the system under here. There's a password manager there, so every time you use it, you'll be prompted to save them. It's up to you whether you do it if you have the same password. Right, what else have we got? We've got the ability to change the IP address, of course. Traditionally, we would just be sticking in DHCP, click edit. It's succeeded. I need to give it a bit of a refresh and look for the camera that has been changed. I might as well just filter by IP camera. There we go, and there's my new camera on its new IP address. Okay, the new thing with this HiTools Delivery is the ability to do a little bit of a scan. So now I'm going to take it off DHCP. I'm going to change the IP address and I might pick 100, but before I do that, it's always a good idea just to check whether it's active or not. And it's got a little scan tool in there, so it's scanned the IP range and told me that 100 is already in use. If I want to reduce the range, of course I can do that. Just does it a little bit quicker, of course. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But I know now that 100 is already occupied, so I may have to just change that to 101 or something similar. And that's me. Oh, there we go. We're asked for a password and I can put in the one I've already saved, which kind of makes things a little bit quicker. If you need to get to the scanning tool, it's under this menu here, and the IP scanner will just pop up and it'll prompt you with the same sort of thing, and we can start it. There is also a reasonably useful ping tool here, so we can ping an IP address. What are we on here? 101. Let's have a look, see how many pings we get from it. Hopefully we get lots of pings from it. So it's going to keep pinging until we stop it. The normal ping is about 4 times or so, but we can go and check just to see what's going on. Very useful little tool. What else have we got? The last little thing I'm going to show you is this other little feature where we can sort of group IP cameras, for instance, and add them to a device list. I've previously already created a little group called IP cams. Guess what? I already know our password, and I can add them to a group. Just might make it slightly easier if we go back later, just have a look at the cameras. So that might be of use to you. Other than that, I think we've gone over most of the new features of this new HiTools delivery tool. I really hope it helps. Thank you very much.